Okay, an internal session at King Street on a nice dry early autumn morning. On the camera, Eve Richards. Familiar figure of Gary Pearce refereeing on this pitch 2. It's a 5v5. Quite what that was, I don't know. I think one spectator there's Pete Jarvis's grandson, sitting on the bench. Peter, a member of our over 70s squad, kicks off its autumn campaign at the end of the month. Did have the referee's permission to play with that watch on my wrist. It's a good goal from Joe Bemrose. If you don't find the music too annoying, I've turned it down. Chase on there. And Peter Jarvis equalises. One. Some good passing going on both pitches on this morning. Probably about an 80% success rate. The passing, which I think for our standard isn't bad at all. And look at the other pitch now. Blacks v Purples. Referee John Gaskin, first time he's refereed I believe at Denton. Thank you for that, John. Not the easiest of jobs. Two underage goalkeepers, David Fielding to the right there in the Denton Walking football jacket, and in the other goal it's I'll tell you in a minute. Can't remember offhand. Oh, it's Phil Livesey. Phil turned up for a game at 10 o'clock, but as he's only 64 years of age, he was offered the chance to go in goals and he took it. Ken Dean. David Partington there. Fresh from his success with the Badgers in the festival. Just 2 short weeks ago. and I thought that was a goal, but it wasn't. There's Les Gillan going to retrieve the ball. Special morning for Les, as you'll find out later. Size 4 balls again. It's been a big success since we introduced them. I think we've seen a reduction in the number of penalties given for running. I think they especially suit the 3-touch game, but this is multi-touch. But some of us had seen feedback from around the country saying that the size 4 ball was better, and at the moment I think it's proving to be so. Always open to new ideas. Barry Smith in the purple bib. Good to see Barry back again. Not seen him for a good number of weeks. I think he's been on holiday more than once. Here's Les. Tries a shot and he scores his first goal in I think 20 months with Denton Walking Football Group. David Partington very pleased. Very pleased for him. That sums up our group. Well done, Les. Round of applause for Les. Referee John there, framed by that goal post. Big anonymous building in the background is the plastics factory. Good ball from Les Gillan. Back on pitch 2. Gordon Nixon in goal for the Whites. Rob Lake for the Dark Blues. Again, some good passing. Peter Quinn had a very good game this morning. Oh, nice footwork, if it was intentional or not. and comes away with it. Not enough power or direction. Recording a run there, Gary. 3 team runs is a penalty at King Street. As I say, they've dropped off quite markedly since we adopted the size 4 ball. It's too early to say it's not coincidence, but who knows? It's a goal. Was that Barry Smith, I think? Not sure what the current score is on this pitch. Brian Stafford there with Partington. Good ball from Ken Dean. And David Moore scores. He's scoring quite a few goals lately, David. Well done. So we had 20 players turn up on this particular morning. We never know how many we're going to get. Nice number for 2 5-a-side games. It's hard work though, 5-a-side, my opinion, on these pitches, because ideally you need 6. But we never know how many we're going to get. And then at 11 o'clock, of course, we have the under 67s hour. When up to a dozen or 15 will show up. 1 or 2 are over 67, but they seem to prefer playing at that time. John Williams going close. End-to-end stuff, this. Good way to pass a Tuesday morning. Let's try again, just didn't get that one quite right. Good ball. Some excellent passing this morning. Les again. Almost. As well as his newfound goal-scoring prowess, Les is also one of our first aiders. Attended an FA course last year. And there's just been a goal here on pitch 2. I think it's now 2-1 to the Whites. The ball we're playing with is a brand new one, 2 for £20 from Sports Direct, Adidas, Champions League replica match ball with a 2-year guarantee, so we're building up the stock of size 4s. Nice ball. We're approaching the end of these first halves now. Gordon dispossessed. And the play's been called back there. Contact. Bill Lancashire, been busy lately nominating the group for the Queen's Award for Voluntary Service. Enlisted the support of a couple of other members, and the nomination's gone in, so we'll see how we fare. Thanks to Bill for his efforts in that regard. It's quite a prestigious award. And it will reflect well on the group if we can get it. All the way back to the keeper from a corner. Tony Cravagan, good player Tony. Underestimates his worth to the teams that he plays for. Very good reader of the game, I find. Oh, and that was... I'm in goal by now. I think an element of panic set in there. That was a terrible clearance. Conceded a free kick. Was not in the act of making a save, adjudges the referee, and he's quite right. Not comfortable in goals. But I do my share. Back on the pitch 1 for the closing seconds of this first half now. David Moore going forward. And I think that's the whistle. So, half time.